Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm really excited because I got a brand new palette and I have been waiting to break into this, but I decided to save it for a video. But it's the new Kat Von D Matte and Metals palette. And this thing, can we talk about how big it is actually? This palette has, I believe, 22 different shades, and it is, like I said, I mean, you can see how big it is. I just kind of want to talk about the packaging for a second. So it says metal, and then when you flip it over, it says matte, and that totally blew my mind. I can't open it. Open demon. And here is the palette in all its glory, and let's just take a look. You ready? You ready? It's so big. All right, well, I'm gonna swatch a few colors. I've already kind of swatched them at Sephora, but now that I actually have it in my own hands and this is mine, it's kind of different. So let's see. I'm going to swatch. Ooh. So I'm gonna swatch. I don't know. Tinsel, Velour. Let's see. I'll do oak and moss. Okay, I don't know if you guys can tell, but that's just like one little rub. This is just one metallic shade, and this seriously, like, my finger just sunk right into it because it actually is just so smooth and buttery. And then these are the other matte shades here, and as you can see, the pigment is real. So I'm just gonna yeah, I cannot wait to put this on my face. So I think I'm actually going to use that blue color, that velour. I really want to try a halo eye since we've got a lot of mattes and metals going, and I love halo eyes. I don't think I've actually done one on my channel yet, so it's a first for all of us. This thing is like the size of my forearm. Yep, just about. Actually, it might be a little bit bigger. I don't know if you can tell. It's enormous, but amazing. And I'm so glad I finally have this beast in my collection. Seriously though, you can do so many looks with these. Like, it's got a good range. It's got like the neutrals kind of going. I don't know if you guys can see the neutrals, and it gradually gets into the more kind of unconventional colors. This palette will take you like all the way. You can create subtle to bold, glam, bombshell looks with this, and I'm so excited to have this thing. I think I'm gonna do my face off camera just because, like, you guys have seen me do my face a million times. Well, it seems like a million times. You know my routine. I will still list the products that I use below, but as for right now, I just really want to do the eyes on camera. I really want to take my time and focus on that, and I don't want another like 5-hour long get ready with me video. So I will be right back. Okay guys, so my face is on, I'm all contoured, I got my brows on, and I am primed and ready for the eyeshadow. So let's get into it. Okay, I'm sorry if my lighting's kind of weird. It is very dark. It has been dark all day today. Western Washington is getting hit with a shit storm, so if the lighting's not on point, then that's why. Also, I kind of waited a little bit later to do this video. I was moderately hungover this morning. Anyway, so I'm sorry. The lighting might not do the colors justice, but I'm doing my best. And let's just get into it. So I really wanted to kind of create something with that blue, and I think this gold here would be really cool looking, really dark, and just like I said, I really want to go for a halo eye today. So I think I'll do that. I think what I'll start with first is Suede, this color here, and I will just use that as my starting like transition shade in my crease. This color doesn't look like it would be like this dark. I mean, you might not be able to tell on camera, but it seems a lot darker than it actually is in the pan, which is fine. It's totally fine. It just means the pigment's real. Just buffing that up onto the underside of my brow bone. Okay, I'm not quite sure what to do to start because I don't want this to be my only transition shade. I do want to darken it up a little bit. I'm not sure when to use oak. I'm kind of looking at this kind of greeny shade. I don't know. Oh, sorry. I'm not sure I want to use oak. I'm kind of looking at this green shade here and this gray shade. Maybe I'll do this gray shade. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. So I'm gonna use, this is called Stone. It's upside down, but I'm gonna use Stone to put under that initial crease color and just to help kind of deepen it up a little bit more. Powders are very pigmented and they slide on very nicely. So proceed with caution. So just to make sure those colors blend in really nicely and are really cohesive, I'm just gonna buff a little bit more of that suede over it and just make sure that they blur nicely together. Okay, so now I'm going to start packing that blue on that, it's called Velour. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with a pencil brush and then I'm going to use kind of an angled fluffy brush to help blend that out. And I'm just gonna start building that on the inner and outer corners of my eye. Oh my gosh, I'm so ready. This pigment is slaying my life right now. And because I have kind of hooded eyes, I still have a substantial eyelid, but my eyes are a bit hooded. I'm gonna work this blue up like a little bit past my crease. That way it's just a little more, it provides a little extra depth and a little extra dimension to my eyeball. Alright, and now I'm just gonna go in with that angled fluffy brush and just work that in. Also gonna build some of that blue, connecting those two edges together. So that's kind of the look I'm gonna go for. And then we can always add more color and pigment if we need to deepen it up a little bit. After I've kind of created that kind of halo-y shape, I'm going to go back in with Stone and just kind of blend that in together. So again, it just looks a little bit more seamless and blend it out. Just deepen up the crease a little bit more too. So I'm kind of digging that. Actually a lot. These colors are just blending so well together. Kat Von D kills it every time. Her shadows and her contour palette, like they're just, everything just always blends so flawlessly. So far this palette is definitely a win. Not that you probably are seeking my approval, but from one person on screen to others, people watching, I guess. This is my impression of it. That was awkward. Ugh. So what I'm actually going to do is start building color up on the bottom part of my eye, and basically I'm just going to go in that suede, that Stone, and then Velour, and just kind of build up those colors underneath because I really want to smoke it out a little bit. Also, I'm just going to leave an open space in the middle, just kind of aligning where it is on the lid, and then we'll fill it in with some of that shimmery gold. So first I'm going to start with suede. I'm just taking another fluffy angled brush and just buffing that in. And then I'm gonna go in with that Stone. And I'm just gonna take another pencil brush so I have a little bit more precision. And I'm gonna buff the Stone on the outer inner corner. And then I'm just going to try and connect a little bit better the blue on the outer corner of my eye. Kind of round out that smoky edge. Okay, so now I'm going to dive into these. Now I'm going to dive into this gold color, and this one is called Flash, and it's just kind of like a nice. It's almost kind of like an orangey gold, but it's just like a really nice shimmery kind of shade, and I think it's gonna look really, really nice with this. Well, obviously it's a shimmer shade, Duh. I think it'll just look really nice with this blue. I think they'll really complement each other. Taking a small like flat brush and I'm just gonna pack that color on in the center of my eye and my bottom lash line. Oh girl, no. Just buffing that on the center of my lid and bring it up too. So we have a nice big spotlight kind of effect. Light on because it's getting kind of dark in here. It's hard for me to see. It's brighter on camera than it actually is in this room. So that's why I have my light on. That's why I'm all illuminated weird now. I'm gonna go with my remaining product on my pencil brush. And I'm just gonna kind of buff that over the gold a little bit just to make sure that we don't have any harsh lines. It for the eyes actually. I mean obviously we'll add liner and some mascara, but I think that turned out pretty well. And I'm really loving these colors together. They're so pigmented. I'm gonna do liquid liner just right along my lash line. I'm just gonna be using my Sephora Fine Line liquid liner. And I'm just gonna do it right on the lashes here. All right, perfect. Then I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacobs. I think this is Velvet Noir mascara. I think that's what it's called. And I'm just gonna put a heavy dose of that on my lashes. Okay, I'm gonna let my eyelashes actually dry, the mascara dry, because I'm actually going to put falsies on today. So while that's, you know, setting and whatever, I'm going to put on my blush. Now I think orange and blue go really well together. I just think they complement each other really nicely. So I'm actually gonna go in with an orangey blush, and this is the Nars Dual Intensity Blush, and this one is Frenzy, so I'm going to be using this one on my cheeks, and then I'll just kind of use this to kind of like highlight, I guess, a little bit. And then I'm just gonna go with the gold side here and just kind of put it on the upper part of my cheeks. I'm still gonna go with a highlighter because I'm excessive. So I'm actually going to wear NYX Lip Lingerie, and this color is called Corset. And this is just kind of like a light brownie kind of nude. And then, but first I'm going to line my lips with Urban Decay's 1993. Okay, so now I'm going to put on some lashes. The ones I'm going to be using are the Ardell Double Ups. These are 206s. These ones are like my favorites. I've been really liking these. They just, I don't know, they just make your lashes look nice and like feathery and chunky and full and just long. So these are the ones I'm going to be using. Okay, so my lashes are on, and I'm gonna just kind of finish up with highlighter, I guess. So now that my lashes are on, everything else, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about the lighting, guys. It's like getting dark really, really fast. So I'll try to hurry up. But I'm going to be using my Jaclyn Hill and Becca palette, and I'm going to be using Champagne Pop as my highlighter. Just coating it. I hope you can see it. Okay guys, that is the finished look. I hope you can see it. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see the eyes a little bit better. So I am so sorry for the lighting. Like I said, it seriously has been really dark out all day. And now that we're heading towards about 5 o'clock, it's getting gradually darker. So I hope you can see the eyeshadow a little bit better. I hope, there's lip color, but I mean, whatever, that's neither here nor there. But I like the powders a lot. They are very blendable. They're very fine. Kat Von D just kills it, like I said. So yeah, I hope you can see the eyeshadow well. And these lashes, I'm obsessed with them. This is the finished look, guys. Halo eyes or spotlight eyes or whatever you want to call them are relatively easy to do. You don't have to use this palette by any means, but I figured it'd be perfect for this look. The powders are amazing, blendable, especially the metallic ones are actually just like butter. So definitely something I would suggest investing in. Yes, it is a little bit more expensive, but honestly, you're getting your money's worth and then some. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope this was helpful in maybe helping you decide whether or not to get that palette, or I hope it was just helpful for you to like figure out how to achieve a halo eye. Like I said, relatively easy. Just make sure you're using the right brushes. And yeah, so thanks for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed. So anyway, see you guys next time. Bye.